Yes, we do like it loud. And joining us right now here on 105.9 The X, a triumphant return after nearly a 3-year absence, Alan Walensky, better known to you X-listeners as the legendary Chi Guy. He is the star of the documentary Weapon of Mass Decibels. He is the man that the U.S. government investigated to try to use as a human LRAD to disperse the Chinese should they get froggy. He is, among others, a man who we might have to turn to for defense of our nation in the near future. Chi Guy back in studio here on 105.9 The X. Alan, welcome back to Pittsburgh.
Good to have you back.
Hey, thanks for having me back.
All right, now, Alan, first and foremost, we need to know, will there be a sequel to Chi Guy? We were hearing rumblings that perhaps a second Chi Guy documentary was in the works. Is that in fact the case?
We will let you know.
Oh, you traveled all this way.
All this way from Georgia to tell us maybe? That's all you got for us?
We will let you know as soon as we know something. We figure it out. We'll let you know.
Okay, now, I'm confused. Is there something in the works that you're just not ready to divulge to us?
Do your legal people tell you not to say anything, or are you under some restrictions?
Well, we've been contacted by a lot of shows recently, like the Superhuman Show and Mythbusters, and a lot of people wanted us to do some projects like with thermogenesis because I heat up when it gets really cold.
Right,
and things like that. And we haven't made any real decisions with any of these people yet. So
too many offers.
We've had a lot of offers, yeah.
I'm curious about the Mythbusters thing. So the myth of Chi Guy has grown to the point that now Mythbusters is contacting you to see if you can do what? Move a can?
Well, not only that, they want to measure how high can they accurately record or reproduce my voice, which we know they can.
Right.
But they want to do that, and they want to see if there's a decibel count. They want to see, put you in a very, very cold environment and see if you automatically heat up. You can withstand these temperatures, which I can.
Mm-hmm.
So there's
this is like for our soldiers, should they be put somehow in a very, very cold environment if simply audio can make them warmer, is what you're saying?
Well, they want to see that also they're looking at the high decibel count, the high voice can, how much electricity it can generate, sound into electricity.
Yes.
There's a lot of different things, but they want to see like...
oh, can we learn your talents?
Well, they want to see what you can do, and they want to measure it themselves, and then try to see if they can take it to other, other venues in the future, other applications, right?
Now, at any point, we had talked about this, Alan. Actually, one of our listeners, if you recall, Bob, a phone call came in when the G20 was coming through town, that perhaps Chi Guy would be brought to Pittsburgh to disperse all of the G20 protesters instead of the LRAD. Has, at any point, the government or SWAT teams across the country contacted you to replace LRADs here and there throughout America, or because you would require, say, health insurance and a salary? Have they stayed away from that?
Food, care.
Have they stayed away from that? Could you potentially...
Right, they have these long-range acoustical devices on the backs of trucks where they could just
wheel
those,
right?
you in.
Yeah, we did have a military personnel, a person from a base who was in the Marines.
When you say we, you mean you and your people?
Well, yeah, the management, the people people make decisions
Team
and things.
Team Chi.
Team Chi, right.
Right.
And,
aside from Scarfo with the Smiling Moose, who is Team Chi exactly?
I guess family and other relatives that make decisions like that. They want to make sure that they don't get stalked if I do something really crazy,
Yeah, because they all got a hand in this too.
Right.
So your mom is your manager?
Mom, dad,
Like
twin sister, other people in the family.
Wait, relatives. Twin sister?
I have a twin sister.
So
right.
when you yell...
Does she have your capabilities? Does she have your powers?
She does not. She does not. For some reason,
she
can't do anything.
Do her ears hurt when you scream?
Yeah, I actually blasted her one time because my dad asked me to do it to see if she really felt it was strong, and she was like really hurt. So.
Oh no!
But I felt bad about it.
How old were you then?
Gosh, it was maybe just a couple of years ago when I did that. Yeah.
All right, now, Chi Guy, do you find that as global warming continues, do you get more powerful? Has your voice gotten more powerful since the last time you were here?
Oh, that's right, because of the sun.
Absolutely. I think that my abilities have increased. I think that I'm waking up when it's extremely cold and sweating like I'm really hot, and the rooms get warmer around me and things like that.
Because you put on weight or anything like that?
Not really, no.
That's just a natural reaction.
All right, well, Chi Guy, when we come back, we're going to play a song, all right? We're going to put your powers to the test. We're going to see if you can successfully move the Jeremiah Weed alcoholic Coke can. and then we're going to see what sort of new sonic horns, screams, etc. that you've come up with.
Yeah, I've got something like, it'll really just like the police to disperse a crowd.
All right.
We've been working
That's
on
what
that.
we're interested in.
Yeah, I've got something
The
like
dirty
that.
hippie is down in the middle of downtown Pittsburgh.
Or I would stop an aggressor right there if he tried to get me. I've got something really great.
So it's actual self-defense also.
Oh, yeah, I got some good stuff
Well,
for
remember,
you.
the money's in weaponry, okay?
Okay.
You don't want to fool around or fiddle with all this other stuff. You want to make the cash.
Let's say you're on State College's campus and a linebacking coach came up to you. This is how you would fend him off, by screaming at him. We'll do that next after Filter. It's 105.9 The X. All right, now, as Chi-Guy pointed out, Bob, the reason that his voice quaked there, it wasn't because his voice actually quaked. That was our less than modern technology unable to capture the sound of his voice accurately.
Right, because we said when you were here in studio, we didn't remember your voice fluctuating like that. We asked if that was your voice, if that was your throat cracking or something like that, or if that was a fluctuation in power, and you said it was our equipment.
Yeah, they cannot accurately record or reproduce my voice. It's just not possible. So anything that's live is going to be live.
Distorted,
Anything
yes.
you do is going to be distorted.
And with our compression, everything coming through the speakers.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Chi-Guy here on 105.9 The X. The return of Chi-Guy after 3 years to the X Morning Show studios. He will be at the Smiling Moose tonight. A fistful of decibels is the name of the event tonight. Fistful of Decibels, the talent and comedy contest. You're going to be a judge, Alan, is that
I'm
right?
going to be a judge, yeah.
Here, step into the microphone. We're getting a little echo.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be a judge.
Okay, now, Alan, who do you think could possibly come closest to you in terms of your chi and your scream? Have you ever found anybody that's come close to you? Do you have a disciple out there? Do you have someone who you can tutor to potentially replace you?
Not really at this time. I've seen a few women that can hit the high note, but I haven't seen anybody that can
And
actually.
how are you making them hit the high note there, Chi-Guy?
I understand there's a Mrs. Chi now, is that right?
There's some friend that I have right now.
Oh, there's
yeah.
multiple Chi chicks.
He got one in every state. I know you travel. I know you got to promote the videotape and stuff like that. You're a heartbreaker.
Be careful, Chi-Guy. You might wind up like Justin Bieber. So you don't want to have a little Chi-Guy baby running around. You know, be careful with that.
I'll be okay.
Wrap it up.
We all say that going in, Chi-Guy. We all say that.
All right, Chi-Guy, the moment has arrived. Why don't you give people, first of all, the original sonic horn, the one that made you
Your
famous.
special
Okay,
purpose.
Now, do I need to open up the windows here so you can pull in the sun?
No, I got enough energy, but you can open up if you want to.
Is that going to screw up the camera, Vince, or are we all right? Okay, I just want to make sure. It's more important to get the audio here than the video anyway.
Okay,
So.
tell me if you're ready.
All right.
Okay, I got to bring the mics down a little bit. Remember last time you just pegged them.
Yeah,
We nearly broke them. So I got to monitor it here, okay?
Okay.
All right.
You go when you feel it.
Okay.
Yeah, that did it. We were in the
Wait,
red
you didn't
on
even have
that
to
one.
pump up. Where's the pumping up?
No,
need?
I told you things have increased now. I've got
You don't need
the
to pump
abilities.
up
No,
anymore.
abilities have gotten much stronger now.
The visual
over
is not
time.
that.
For those of us who weren't with us, for the listeners who weren't with us
On
the first time.
Chi-Guy, Weapons of Mass Decibel, he had to
Right.
pump up his chi.
Yeah, it was necessary at the time, but now I don't have to do those things.
It's just stored in.
It's there. It just
So if you were to
happens.
pump, it would actually come out too loud and make us all deaf.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, there's
see.
a limit. I mean, there is a limit. It's high, but there is a limit. All right,
Okay.
let's see it again. Now
You
you
want
just
the-
expanded. You just
Do
expanded
you want
all
the
that
one where
energy.
we would suppress the crowd? Like,
Yes,
you know?
give us the one that the
Okay.
government wants as the new LRAD.
This is one we're doing. Like, if it was like the occupiers and
Yes,
the protests, if they were to be
exactly,
there.
Disperse the
You know, I
occupiers
always
of
like
Oakland.
get in the middle of them. And I go. You know.
I do know that hurts. I have headsets on, and that hurts. If
Yeah.
I was in a crowd and that came at me, I'd run away.
Well, it does hurt. I tried on my Colombian ex-military guy.
Oh, that's
all the
right. We
time.
didn't talk about the Colombians yet.
Yeah.
We found
Explain the Colombian.
We found out that Chi-Guy has actually been. They're spying on Chi-Guy here. The Colombians are sending workers,
Right.
migrant workers, to work at Chi-Guy's palatial estate after selling all these movies. Chi-Guy, Weapon of Mass Decibels. He's got this
Right.
palatial estate in Georgia right now, and he's hired Colombian drug lords. We'll call them
Military advisors, maybe.
handlers, maybe, or
Right.
handlees. So you're telling me these guys are spying on you to try to take your weapons of mass vocal decibels to go back to Colombia so they can invade. Right?
Actually, he's my helper, but we're working.
He's
with
part
him.
of Team Chi, or he claims
Got
to
it.
be. All right. So when you want to tell him to leave, or when he's become too clingy, how do you scream at your Colombian guy to get rid of him?
Don't mess with me! Get out of here right now!
favor. Have you ever seen the movie High Anxiety? Mel Brooks?
Yeah, I have. I think
Do
so.
you remember when the guy was attacking him and he said, "Here's your paper"? Scream as loud as you can with a stabbing motion. Yell, "Here's your paper. Here's your paper." Just a number of times, because this is going to be a great moment for me. As high as you can, like as high voice, like the pitch.
This is going to be like our GIF on our webpage.
Right.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Sure. Here's your paper! Here's your paper!
I can go in peace now.
All right, Chica, we're running out of time. So what? The can is sitting right there. Last time it was a Mountain Dew can.
Right.
And the caffeine that oozed and emanated off the Mountain Dew can threw off your chi. Now, I do have to warn you.
Remember though on the third, remember when we came back from the song, he did move it. He did move it.
You might have to zoom in awful close here.
Right.
Your ears okay?
We all right? Okay. All right, let's do this.
It did move. You can see it at WXDX.com.
We will post it.
have it posted. The damn can moved.
The Jeremiah Weed can move.
Congratulations, Chi Guy.
Moved.
Excellent.
That was a turbo roar I used.
That was a turbo roar?
Yes, it was.
I could tell the difference between the Sonic Pulse. Was it the Sonic Pulse? Is that what you had before? Or the
No.
Sonic Cannon?
Well, I used the
Turbo
Sonic
roar.
I used the Sonic Core, but the last one was no more. I used that suppression one. There was like
Okay.
I based it on like they used to have that, back in
Exactly.
World War II. I
Kind of
did
disorienting.
We'll do it one more time. Here, ready?
Yeah, let's do that. And one more, here's your paper.
Okay. It's pretty loud, right? Yeah.
That is not pretty loud. That is way loud.
Chi Guy, Weapon of Mass Decibels. The sequel is coming out soon. He won't tell us when, but when we find out, we'll let you know.
You will tell us when you know, though, right?
I'll
Once
tell
you've
you.
made your decisions,
Sure.
once Team Chi has come to a resolution, we will know.
You will know.
All right.
We'll let our listeners know also. Thanks so much.
Thank
Our
you.
first 3 emailers get Smiling Moose passes for $25, gift certificates, and copies of Weapon of Mass Decibels, the original. T-Benz, WXDX.com. You have to see the full documentary to know the true Alan Walensky.
Exactly. And we made you forget all about Jerry Sandusky, didn't we?
Fistful of Decibels, the comedy and talent contest tonight at the Smiling Moose. Be there. It's 105.9 The X.